Which one of you was a marksman at 10?
Marksman. Marksman.
Which one of you was a marksman at 10?
Not until I met the king of the grim, bearded, stinking barbarians.
Barbarian. Barbarian.
Bearded, stinking barbarians.
Lord Bolton will garrison here until we return.
Will I be wearing manacles when I lay my father to rest?
Managle. Managle.
Will I be wearing manacles when I lay my father to rest?
You know, it doesn't matter how loyal a servant you are. No one enjoys the company of a humorless mute.
Humorless. Humorless.
No one enjoys the company of a humorless mute. Trust.
How do you know?
Because I visited Winterfell. I've noticed your dour head smacking into the archways.
Archway. Archway.
I've noticed your dour head smacking into the archways. I lived with him at court since he was a boy, don't forget. Could hardly escape the little tulip.
Tulip. Tulip.
Could hardly escape the little tulip. Unless they're about me. It's all true about Renly. His proclivities were the worst kept secret at court.
Proclivity. Proclivity.
His proclivities were the worst kept secret at court.
With the Tyrells beside us, we'll crush the Northerners, hang their lords, burn their strongholds.
Stronghold. Stronghold.
Hang their lords, burn their strongholds. Hang their lords, burn their strongholds, sow their fields with salt, and no.
Sow. Sow.
Sow their fields with salt, and no.
Marjorie Tyrell dotes on filthy urchins for a reason.
Dote. Dote.
Marjorie Tyrell dotes on filthy urchins for a reason. I will make him stop.
Dolores Tyrell, my lady.
Lacey. Lacey.
Dolores Tyrell, my lady.
And I was sorry when I heard of Lord Renly's death, Lady Victory. He was very gallant.
Gallant, yes, and charming.
Gallant. Gallant.
He was very gallant.
Gallant, yes, and charming. His father was an oaf as well. My husband, the late Lord Luther. He managed to ride off a cliff whilst hawking.
Whilst. Whilst.
He managed to ride off a cliff whilst hawking.
And as brave as a lion.
Yes, all Lannisters are lions. And when a Tyrell farts, it smells like a rose.
Fart. Fart.
And when a Tyrell farts, it smells like a rose.
Joffrey did that. He promised he would be merciful and he cut my father's head off.
Merciful. Merciful.
He promised to be merciful and he cut my father's head off.
That's a pity.
Please don't stop the wedding.
Have no fear. The Lord Oaf of High Garden is dead.
Oaf. Oaf.
Have no fear. The Lord Oaf of High Garden is dead. He got the pox.
Pox. Pox.
He got the pox. It's all because I couldn't love a motherless child.
Motherless. Motherless.
It's all because I couldn't love a motherless child.
You're still here. Whimpering.
Whimper. Whimper.
Whimpering. Could be a minstrel.
Shut up.
Minstrel. Minstrel.
Could be a minstrel.
Shut up.
A lion, a wolf,
Just a dirty little cub, I think.
Cub. Cub.
Just a dirty little cub, I think.
I don't know her name.
Oh, Roz, the redhead?
How do you know her?
Redhead. Redhead.
Oh, Roz, the redhead?
How do you know her? A great beauty. Oh, a great beauty?
Yes, she is. Objectively, very.
Objectively. Objectively.
Yes, she is. Objectively, very.
I didn't force you to open your mouth and make words come out.
This is cruel and unfair. Cruelly unfair.
Cruelly. Cruelly.
This is cruel and unfair. Cruelly unfair.
Must be quite a change after Renly's camp.
A welcome one. A military encampment is no place for a lady.
Encampment. Encampment.
A military encampment is no place for a lady. I would not speak ill of the dead, Your Grace.
You think one ought to speak kindly of a traitor merely because...
Kindly. Kindly.
You think one ought to speak kindly of a traitor merely because... No, he was a known degenerate.
Degenerate. Degenerate.
Degenerate. I've considered making his perversion punishable by death.
Punishable. Punishable.
Punishable by death.
Forgive me, Your Grace. I know a hunt is no place for a woman,
That's
but...
not unheard of.
Unheard. Unheard.
That's not unheard of.
I never liked the skinny ones. Like drinking from a puddle. Not that I'm averse to drinking from a puddle.
Averse. Averse.
Not that I'm averse to drinking from a puddle. There's no story so good a drink won't make it better. Yeah. You see? They've all suffered through my bouts of sobriety.
Sobriety. Sobriety.
They've all suffered through my bouts of sobriety. Yeah. You see? They've all suffered through my bouts of sobriety. It's very tedious for all concerned.
Tedious. Tedious.
It's very tedious for all concerned.
Gendry's a smith. He was apprenticed in the armory.
Armory. Armory.
He was apprenticed in the armory.
That is an uncommonly large person. How does one manage to subdue such an uncommonly large person?
Subdue. Subdue.
How does one manage to subdue such an uncommonly large person?
Gambler's heart.
Gambler. Gambler.
Gambler's heart.
You shouldn't grimace before you lunch.
Grimace. Grimace.
You shouldn't grimace before you lunch. Bit of a quandary for you.
Quandary. Quandary.
Bit of a quandary for you. You good. Graceless, but good.
Graceless. Graceless.
Graceless, but good.
Flayed man of House Bolton. Gruesome for my taste.
Gruesome. Gruesome.
Gruesome for my taste.